what's up? Well, ladies and gentlemen, today we say goodbye to February. Thank God. Oh my God, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Shut up, Haley. Last month, I decided that I was gonna do a monthly recap every month. So as you probably guessed it, this is the February recap. I just switched my shirt because I'm sweating a lot right now for some reason, and that was a tight, light gray shirt. So, stripes it is. Anyways, February. How'd it go? Super Bowl Saturday is how I started my February, which, if you have not seen my vlog about that, go check it out, link in bio. Anyways, the flight back to LA, I randomly ran into Dietrich's and he asked me if I was available for the next 3 days. I said yes, and bada boom, bada bing, we started working with each other that week. So much fun, he's awesome, just a great human in general, and we made some really dope shit, which, if you haven't seen that video, link in bio, check it out. So later that week, it was Valentine's Day. If you haven't seen that video, Haley, stop saying link in bio. But like link in bio, so like go look at it. Valentine's Day was fine, but I mean, like, as I predicted, the only love letter that I got was from my mom. See? Look. Actually, you know what? I did get a balloon from my dance captains from the J-Lo team. I decided to take the most obnoxious one with squirrels on it because I'm obnoxious. Another reason why I picked it was because it says tap to play. So I was like really hyped because just extra obnoxious. It's me. But we were trying in rehearsal all day to like tap it, and like, it didn't make any noise. I was very disappointed. But then fast forward to 3 nights later and I'm home alone by myself in the dark and I trip on a bunch of stuff, including this balloon string. And this is what happens. No. That is the creepiest in the whole entire world. Especially when you're home alone in dark and you just don't know what's happening. You didn't expect like a balloon to start singing to you. What kind of Children of the Corn? I've never seen Children of the Corn. I don't even know what that movie's about. I don't know what I'm talking about. So yeah, thanks a lot, Jimmy and Tara, for the Valentine's Day gift. A heart attack. So obviously from that story, the 3rd week of February is when I started J-Lo rehearsals back up. And that's when life started getting really fun. That's sarcasm in case you didn't pick that up. Okay, so rehearsals start, things are cute, shaking my booty, joyous times. Then we start running the show full out. Well, guess what? I start falling over. And not like a typical, oh, there goes Haley falling over her, you know, clumsy self. No, my brain was tipping. The earth was slanting to the left. Obviously it wasn't me, it was the earth. I legit looked like this. Basically a flashback to when I was seasick. That's fun. And it lasted for a hot second. But eventually, like, I got over it. My body kind of got normal. It was weird, but like, I got over it. Well, then the next day rolls around and there goes the earth again, slanting away. Like, how rude. Earth, can't you tell that I'm trying to dance right now? Stop slanting! And this dizzy spell was bad. I had to run out of the room. Mind you, Jennifer is still performing, going at it full out, and I'm running out of the room like a crazy person, holding onto the walls so I don't fall over. Super not embarrassing at all. Anywho, our physical therapist came in and did some tests on me and was like, hey, yo, girl, you got a concussion. He then asked me if I hit my head earlier that week, and that's when I was like, oh, wait. Yeah, so that clip is important because I'm gonna tell you right now. Dom and I were filming and there was a miscommunication on if we were actually doing the lift or not. One of us thought, nope, no lift, it's gonna be a cute little cut. The other one thought, yeah, let's flip. Conclusion to this story is I went for it and I ended up slamming my own head into the concrete so hard that I tasted metal in my mouth, even though there was no metal in my mouth. I feel like that's not a good thing. And I tried being really chill about it. Like, I was like, oh no, it's fine. Like, I'm totally okay. When in reality, I think I did say those words, but there was like tears streaming down my face at the same time. Even though my thoughts were like, no girl, you're a tough cookie. You didn't hit your head that hard. Although it was hard enough to give me a concussion. Anyways, bringing it back to rehearsal, our PT says that I should sit out for the rest of the day, not dance, which is just the crappiest feeling in the world. I hate not being capable of doing things, especially my job. But I was feeling like loopy loop. Like I felt insane. I even had to have one of the dancers drive my car back to my apartment because I would definitely be like. So shout out to Kelvin. Thanks for driving me home. You are like the nicest human being in the world. I'm giving shout outs to people who don't even watch my videos, but he deserves that one. So Thanks, Calvin. So I get home after rehearsal and then I have to go buy a new laptop because I forgot to tell you, someone accidentally poured water all over my laptop. The sound stopped working completely and it started restarting every minute, so joy to the world, Haley has to go drop a couple grand on a new laptop. So good. But it's all okay. It's all okay. I got a new MacBook Pro. I feel like I'm working in a spaceship. It's very high tech, so that's good. Next morning, I catch a flight to Vegas for the show, and I immediately get sent from our manager to go to a doctor to see how my head's doing. Well, it turns out I do have a concussion. Good news, I'm not internally bleeding. I'm not dying, that's great. Other news, apparently I have a really bad sinus infection. Cool. The doctor said the combination of the concussion and the sinus infection is it's making me like extremely dizzy. More cool. Then I go out to the front to get an Uber just to find out that my phone's not working. Extra cool. Because of my phone, I now have to take a taxi to the hotel. Oh, taxis. How I love them so much. My favorite part about taxis is when you're waiting at a really long red light and you just get to sit there and watch the fare keep going up, even though you're not moving. I love it so much. So $50 later, I get out of my taxi, and that is when my phone decides to start working. Oh my gosh, so much cool. I honestly think my favorite part is that an Uber would have just costed $10. So I get into the hotel and I try to buy food really quick because I haven't eaten all day, and guess what? My card declines. And I realize it's because I bought a laptop, which was $2 grand plus, and my card only has a limit of $3,000. So my card was like, no girl, you don't got the money. After that situation, I checked in, dropped all my stuff off in my hotel room. I'm already late to rehearsal because life. I get in the elevator and I accidentally press 3 levels above the level that I need to go to, which doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but when you're in the mood that I was in, I was ready to pull out my own hair and eat it. No, I wasn't. What? I mean, actually, yeah, that's how stressed out I was. Rehearsal happens. That's okay, great. Except for I have to be taken out of like 3 pieces because I can't whip my head because of my freaking concussion. I don't like that. My phone commits suicide. It completely doesn't work, I have no service, and it only works when I'm connected to the Wi-Fi. So no calls, no anything. Fun. Next day is the show, all dandy. Off day the next day, not too bad. Next day was another show day. I tripped on stage when I was by myself walking across the stage in lingerie. The crowd laughed. And that's not the greatest feeling in the world, I will say. Next day, I have to catch a flight back to LA. 20 minutes prior to leaving, I realized I lost my camera. Called the front desk, lost and found. They said there were no cameras brought in. I went to the dressing room to check, not in there. I tore apart my hotel room in general, also was not there. Then I went to the restaurant that I was at a couple nights ago, and thank God, finally something good happened. They said that they put it in the lost and found. The lost and found, I called and they said there was no camera. The first thing that I did in the situation. It's okay though, because I'm honestly just so happy it was there and that no one stole it, because I was about to cry, for sure. So I'm happy. I got my camera, I take my flight, and then the universe decides to bless me with yet again another gift. I lost my house keys. So I ended up staying at my friend's place, which was actually very good. Very good? Okay. Too good for the universe, because all of a sudden I was backhanded with a severe stomachache, and in the morning, I fell out of my chair at a restaurant in front of people. Take a look at the aftermath.
Yo, I just screamed on my head. Oh my god. I'm just gonna stay here, okay?
And then the owner came up and like picked me up from underneath my armpits, like how you do with a toddler, which didn't make it like any better. Just people watching me and I was like, oh, and then this morning, my power goes out. It's because apparently I've never paid a bill for water and power since I've been living here. How is that possible? I do not know. I thought I had like an automatic payment thing. Yeah, I thought I had that for it. Apparently not. I was on the phone for like a half hour trying to figure that out. Yeah, I don't know. There are some other things that happened this week too that were even more personal, and it just has been a crazy week. And this whole video is not meant to be like depressing or poor me or anything. It's actually total opposite of that. I'm actually really happy because I know my pattern in life is it goes so wrong in a short amount of time, and then something really good happens within the next month coming up. At least I hope that's still my pattern, because otherwise that sucks. So yeah, that was my February. Not terrible. If anyone is having a crappy week or month or whatever, just look at the positives and continue to believe that something is going to happen to you. A good thing is going whoa, said that wrong. A good thing is going to happen to you. Anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, you comment, you share, and make sure you subscribe because I post videos every freaking Wednesday. I love you guys. Have a fantabulastic day and oh my god. I was gonna try doing a flip. I didn't do it. Okay, bye.